Hello, I am Aniket from Tarkashastra Academy. Tarkashastra Academy is specialized in training students for MBA entrance and BBA entrance exams. In this video, we are going to talk about BMCC BBA entrance exam. So what are the important dates? What is the admission process, which is very much important? Then the paper pattern followed by strategy for the exam. So strategy is important to help you improve your score by 2 to 3 marks, which then decide whether you clear the cutoff or not. So the important dates. Last date to apply for BMCC BBA entrance exam was 15th of June 2022. So if you have applied for BBA entrance exam at BMCC, the further video is useful for you guys only. If you have not applied for BBA entrance exam at BMCC, it makes no sense to go for ahead. So 20th of June was the date on which they conducted their mock test. So for BCom courses, this was the time, and for BBA, BMS courses, this was the time. So this mock test was of 30 minutes in which 20 questions were asked. The scores of mock test will not be considered in the final score. Mock test was conducted only to check your systems, whether the internet is working properly, whether the camera is working properly or not. The actual exam for BBA entrance exam is going to be conducted on 23rd of June at these given times based on your preferences. So if you have applied for BBA and BBA IP, this will be the time. If you have applied for BBA current affairs, computer application, BMS, then these will be the times. Now the admission process. The entrance exam score is going to have a weightage of 60% and your 10th score is going to have a weightage of 40%. So entrance exam, initially, 60% was for the entrance exam, 10 score was 20% and 20% for 20% for 12th score. Okay, 20% for 12th score. So now that CBSE and ISC results are not yet released, so that is why they have shifted these 20% weightage to your 10th score. That is why 10th score is going to have a weightage of 40%. And entrance exam 60%, total 100% weightage, which is based only on 10th and 10th score and entrance exam. So those who have scored more than 90 or 95% in 10th standard, they stand a very good chance of converting BMCC entrance test. There is going to be no GDPI as well. So no group discussion, no personal interview. It may be a good news for some and bad news for others, but that is the case. No group discussions. Your complete admission depends only on your 10th score and your entrance exam score. Then details of the exam. Total paper pattern is going to have 5 sections: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, general awareness, computer application for BBA CA. It is going to be a 70 minutes paper, total 60 questions. Each question is going to be of 1 mark, total 60 marks. Now coming to the strategy. One important thing is that we don't know the sectional number of questions as well. We don't know how many questions are going to be asked in quant, how many of general awareness, how many of computer application. We don't know that. Now coming to the strategy for the exam. We have seen many students who start the paper from the first question and go on till the 60th question. There are 2 major disadvantages over it. The first is, if in between you solve a few questions and you are not able to get the answer for those questions, then it reduces your confidence, and the questions ahead, even if they are easy, you may not be able to score good in that. So that is the first reason, that is the confidence. Second reason is, if you go from question 1 to question 60, there are high chances that you miss out on few questions in the end, because it is a speed-based exam. 70 minutes will fly like this. Okay. So if I were a student, I would have gone for general awareness and computer application first, because there is not much thinking needed. There is not much rough work needed. You read the question, you read the options, you know the answer, you mark it, you move ahead. These 2 sections should be completed in 10 to 15 minutes. Followed by that, you should move to logical reasoning and verbal ability. Reason behind that is, logical reasoning, you will have single liner questions or 2 liner questions, and topics will be very easy. You will get questions on blood relation, direction sense, and symbols and notations, coding, decoding, and topics like find out the mirror image, find out the water image. Very basic questions will be asked. Then, which these basic questions you will be able to solve it within 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute. So it is going to be easy. Followed by verbal ability. Verbal ability is again, the accuracy is not that good for many students, but the time required to solve this section is very low. So to go through, let us say 15 questions of verbal ability, you will be able to do it in 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Correct? Because the questions like synonym, antonym, fill in the blanks, and then parajumbles, and then grammar related questions, they don't consume a lot of time. Okay. Now you will be left with ample amount of time for quantitative aptitude, which you should attempt in the end. Even if you feel that you are most confident in the quantitative aptitude and you are most comfortable in quantitative aptitude, you have PhD in quantitative aptitude, still you should attempt it in the end. Because the questions of quantitative aptitude are a bit lengthy. And if you get stuck in any of the question, it may so happen that you lose out on 2 to 3 minutes. It will hamper your confidence and it will also leave you less time to attempt other questions and other sections. So quantitative aptitude, if you leave it at the end, you will not have any burden of time because you have already solved the other part of the paper. Now you just have to solve quantitative aptitude. You can take 1 or 2 minutes extra on any one of the questions, and that will not hamper your confidence and it will not make you hasty in solving the questions. Okay. So if if you take my suggestion, quantitative aptitude should be solved in the end. Okay, so this should be the strategy wherein it will definitely help you to increase your score by 2 to 3 marks. Okay, any other doubt you have related to BMCC entrance exam, you can connect with us. We are available on the numbers provided in the description of the video. We also provide everything that is needed to help you join your dream B school. So be it books, mobile app, limited number of students in the batch, VAT peer training, national level test series, mock analysis, daily quiz, weekly GK videos, all important updates, doubt solving sessions, exam specific workshops, everything are conducted. So all of this at the lowest fee in the industry. So all of this can be provided. You can connect with us on any one of these 3 social media platforms or visit our website tarkashastra.co.in, or you can even WhatsApp on any one of these 2 numbers. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.